Thank you very much, Jumoke. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. It's good to see you again. 24 major achievements since May 2024, as seen in this document that I have here. But before we get there, precisely 2 months ago, we had a conversation, but our focus was on the just concluded African Energy Summit in Tanzania. And just a bit about your agency. But tonight, we're focusing on your agency, Rural Electrification Strategy and Implementation Plans. Where are we since our last conversation?
Thank you, Jumoke. So the National Electrification Strategy and Implementation Plan is one of the key initiatives of the Federal Ministry of Power. Specifically, the Rural Electrification Agency is being directed to work and deploy that strategy and plan. The plan is nothing other than articulating a roadmap of achieving universal electricity access across the country. There have been a number of figures that have been shared across the country in terms of the number of people that are without electricity access. Now, what we are working with the plan is, where are this number of people that are without this access? And what is their nature of demand? What is the least cost of providing them with this electricity? So what we are doing, it's a community bottom-up approach of defining the least cost of providing or the least cost of achieving electricity access in the country by identifying the different communities that are either unserved or underserved. Not only identifying them, but determining what is their electricity demand and what is the best or the most economical way of providing them with the access. Should we provide them this access using standalone home system, or should we provide them the access using independent mini grid, isolated mini grids, or interconnected mini grid? Or should we extend the grid from where it is to the communities and provide them with this access? So this is the main plan, determining the communities and defining the least cost of providing these communities with the electricity. Then the second part of the plan, it's also what we call the sectoral intervention. One of the directives given by the Honorable Minister of Power is that the Rural Electrification Agency should also intervene in 4 critical sectors of the Nigerian economy, namely education, health, agriculture, and small-scale and business enterprises. So we are also defining or designing a plan specifically for for each of these sectors. If you pick health, for example, where are the entire health institution, be it primary, secondary, or tertiary health institutions? What is their nature of the demand, and what is their supply level at the moment, and how best should we optimize their level of supply? And the same thing with education. We are looking at mapping the entire educational institutions, both secondary, tertiary, and primary health institution, and determining their load demand and providing them with the best intervention to help optimize the supply of electricity in this institution. The same with agriculture. We are mapping the agricultural clusters, agricultural hubs, not only in terms of production, but processing and preservation of agricultural goods, and also defining the best means of intervention within these clusters or hub or processing areas with the kind of electricity intervention, renewable intervention in these areas to help optimize either the production of food or preservation or eliminating post-harvest losses. So this is exactly what we are doing in terms of the National Electrification Strategy and Implementation Plan. And where we are at the moment, we have mapped the entire country. I am mapping the entire agriculture and educational clusters and institutions. And I'm very confident by the next month, we are going to present this National Electrification Strategy and Implementation Plan to the National Economic Council. If you are following the news, you get to know that the National Economic Council had created a committee under His Excellency, the Governor of Cross River State, which the REA is working with this committee and the consultant that we are working to present this plan to the committee and by extension to the National Economic Council.